good, YouTube? You heard the intro. You know what time it is. It's time for another story time episode. And this one is a little sad. It's very me-esque. We're going to be talking about the corniest thing I've ever done to get a girl. Hope you like it for real. So like I said in the intro, man, we're going to talk about the time that I did the most absolutely corniest thing I could think of at the time to get a girl. I'm not going to lie to you. It was really dumb. It was really crazy. It made sense at the time, but it doesn't make any sense now. We're going to talk about this picture right here. So this picture was taken in my corny attempt to get this girl. So we're talking about 2010, 2011. I was a senior in high school. I was trying to get this one girl. I'll say her name was, for the sake of the story, let's call her Janice. That's not really her name. She might watch this episode, so I don't want her to know that I was using that to get her. So Janice was this really cute girl. I thought I was going to marry her. I thought she was going to be the love of my life, you know, because the kid wasn't getting any, so I thought that any girl that talked to me more than like twice, she must have liked me. She must have loved me like any guy. Anywho, so I developed a plan. I knew Janice only liked hood niggas. The guys that I seen her talk to, hood niggas. The guys that I seen her date, hood niggas. The guys that I were friends with that end up liking her and end up being with her, hood niggas. So I was like, damn, how can I be a hood nigga enough so that I could get her attention? Now, at this point, I got rid of all my hoodlum days. I wasn't doing any, you know, my typical coonish things. I was trying to progress in life because I was graduating high school and get ready to go to college and hang out with white people. Because I knew in high school, hanging out with niggas didn't give me nothing but bad grades and nothing else, just some good humor. So I was like, all right, man, I'm trying to go to a good university. Didn't work. I went to FGCU, which should tell you I ain't do much right. I was trying to do the right thing. So I'm thinking of new plan, new plot on how I can be like, you know, a bad boy so I can get this girl. So I was thinking about it. I was in classroom. I was with my mans. I was with Oscar. I was with Eric. We were trying to come up with ways and ideas for me to get this girl. They probably don't remember the situation because I was thinking about it. They already had girls. Not Eric. Eric didn't have a girl. Oscar did. But that's neither here nor there. So all my friends who had girls, they didn't pay me no mind. All my friends that didn't have girls, they were plotting their own way to try to get girls. Obviously, none of it worked because none of us got lucky. We were all, you know, not getting nothing. No one loved me but me. Anywho. So I came up with this plan. I was like, all right, I got an idea. I'm going to pretend like I did something wrong in school so that way they have to call me out and take me out of class. So I thought about it. Trying to think, all right, what's bad enough that I can get called out of class, but not bad enough that I actually go to jail or go to the detention center. My dad worked at the Department of Juvenile Justice. So whenever he heard an inclination of anything happening, he was like one of the first ones to know. When my sister got in trouble, he found out before our mother found out. So he handled that himself and she never, whatever. I never did anything bad because that was my biggest fear from my dad. My dad never really yelled at us, and he's never hit me as far as I've known. Fran always did the hitting. She beat us like a slave. Anyway, my dad said the worst thing that could ever happen is he be embarrassed at work because one of his kids come up to the job. He said if that ever happens, he will fuck us up. My dad never really cursed, and he's never threatened violence like that to me or my sister, but he said he would fuck us up if we ever went to his job. So I had to really think hard, like, what can I do that's bad enough for me to, like, get called out of class, but not bad enough where I would get sent to his job? So I was thinking, bomb threat went out the way. Also realized that they would definitely take my black ass they would put me underneath the prison if I did that, and my dad would murder me. So that was out the thing. Food fight, didn't think that was really hard. No one's really going to believe that, and if I threw something and no one threw it back, then I'd just be the asshole, and niggas would make fun of me. Get into a fight at school, thought about that. At high school, as you can saw in that picture, I was about a smooth 5'6", 5'5". I wasn't gonna win any fight in high school. I could win the jumping, yes. If me and my niggas jump somebody, yeah, I would easily come out on top of that. But 5'5", 5'6" JC, he wasn't fighting no one that was, you know, I had to look up at. That was a downhill battle. So fighting was out of it, and fighting, I could possibly get sent to my dad's job. Didn't want that. So I had to think hard, what the hell could I do to make niggas at least take me out and pretend like I'm getting arrested? I thought about it. A fake drug scare. It wasn't bad. It wasn't serious. My niggas were selling drugs. So I was like, all right, if they always be getting caught selling drugs because someone just gives a random anonymous tip, how about this? I'll jokingly talk about selling drugs all week. And either A, Janice is going to believe I'm a drug dealer. She's going to want some of the kid and his goodness. Or one of the white kids at my school are going to snitch on me, and then they'll pull me out of class to go check my locker. It was a foolproof plan. It made a lot of sense. So I'm talking in class, talking in school, talking about selling drugs, selling yayo, selling that white girl, all this crazy shit. Thinking, all right, one of these days, one of these motherfuckers is going to snitch on me. No one snitched. No one, not a goddamn person snitched on me. And I don't know what made me think of this day, but the officer in the school, I saw him. I was like, all right, man, this is my only chance to get this girl to go talk to me. So as I see this officer walking towards me, Janice and her friends walked past me like maybe 10, 20 minutes. I'm not a stalker, but I used to follow Janice to her locker so I know where to find her whenever I had the courage to talk to her. Never happened. Janice and her friends walked out way before me, but I knew like there was probably a traffic jam. So I looked at the officer, I ran up to him, I grabbed him, I said, hey, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to arrest me real quick. He said, JC, what the fuck are you talking? He didn't say fuck. He said, JC, what are you talking about? I said, this girl out there, I like her. She don't like bad boys. I'm gonna need you to arrest me real quick. The officer grabs me. He says, JC, I can't just arrest you for no reason. I said, all right. Fuck you. And then I pushed him, but I didn't push him too hard, but I pushed him enough so that he knew like I was semi-serious. He said, you really want this? I said, yes, damn it. So I turned around, I put my hands behind my back. I said, free me up, nigga. Get the fuck off me. You can't hold a real nigga down. Real niggas don't die. We multiply. I'm yelling this as he's trying to break my arms apart. In the picture, my hands, I'm not handcuffed. I have my own hands behind my back like this, and I'm screaming all this crazy shit as he's walking behind me. He's not trying to arrest me. He's trying to get my arms apart so people don't think he's arresting me. And I'm screaming and yelling and shouting and saying, free a real nigga. JC's the realest nigga in this bitch. I see Janice, she's driving, and I'm screaming this shit. I'm like, you can't hold a real nigga down. Janice doesn't care. Janice looked at it, she took the picture. It was on Facebook for a good week. Niggas thought I really did get arrested on some crazy shit, and it never worked. That's the end of the story. It didn't work. Janice was way out of my league then, now, in the future. I have a feeling that, 40 years from now, when I'm like in my 70s, Janice will probably be in her 70s. Her first husband's probably going to be dead. Her second husband's probably going to be dead. And at that point, I think I'll probably, make my shot and make my chance to get at Janice. Because at that point, she's damn near dead. She has no other options but me. Like, everyone else she knows is dead. She might as well go for the kid at that point. But that's it, man. That's my story. That's, the corniest thing I ever did try to get a girl. If you got any stories similar to that, keep it to your damn self. Don't tell anyone about it, because this is embarrassing. It's almost as embarrassing as the other story I did, which is going to be another story time episode for a whole different day. But I'm JC, man. Like the video if you didn't like the video. If you didn't like the video, tough titties. Still like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. Man, I hope you enjoyed the episode, because this is very therapeutic for me. But alright, y'all. I'm JC, and peace out, son.